What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sis Let's Be Real podcast. This is your big sis. This is Lux. I'm your girl. And yes, welcome back. So, baby, y'all was on my tail about doing a part two, honey, because when I tell you that I did not want to come back to this trash, but I said, you know what? I'm all about giving the people what they want and what you guys asked for. And a lot of you all did ask for me to come back to do a part two, and that is what I'm here to do. So yes, I am starting back with where I left off. I believe I saved it at the correct mark. If I didn't, just charge it to the game and not my heart, y'all. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and get back into the video. This topic, of course, we are discussing triangulation and how Olivia has basically assigned Gerard, her mother, and Anisha each to a specific point in this delusion of innocence and victimhood that she has tried to frame for herself for many years since she has lost custody of her children, since Gerard has moved on into a new relationship. It is just a revolving cast of characters in her delusion. So that is what we have been discussing, and that is what we're going to get back into. Um, I hope that you all are being safe out there. If you have any snow, I know I have snow where I'm at. Just continue to be safe, be warm. I pray that you all do not lose any kind of power. Your water still works. So I'm just wishing you all the best out there in this inclement weather. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get back into the video. Oh my God, this big funky ass girl right here. Come on.
She said, no, we're not saying nothing that the kids told us. Not at all. We would never put them in jeopardy with that. Turn it down. With the belt swinging father. No way. Turn it down. Turn it down, baby. He's back in the slave days.
Yeah. Okay. So I knew it was a reason why I ended it there the last time, because that comment just incensed me and just flat out just disgusted me. And I want people to understand this and hear me clear. With her mother being white, being a white woman, it definitely, race changes how you look at this situation when you're dealing with someone that is narcissistic, and when we're talking about the discussion of triangulation. Okay. So it's like I've said before in previous videos, and I'll say it again, that historically, white women have been positioned as being fragile, um, in constant, never ending need of protection, and is deemed as someone being automatically credible, right? Um, just know that this is 100% purely social conditioning, and it is something that has not disappeared and is definitely still going on. So, when to some people, when Olivia, when her mother inserts herself, it is deemed as a legitimate concern, a grandmother just concerned about her children. And a lot of people have prioritized her emotions in this situation, which is nothing but a really piss poor ass perception to this fake ass reality that they have formed for themselves. But know this, that was very racist. It was unnecessary. It was flat out cold hearted, and it was indicative. Like I said previously when I ended part one, that is how she views black people in general, not just black men. Black men definitely for sure, but black people in general. This is why she can't stand Nisha. This is why she's so comfortable with talking about Gerard's mother, and that has been passed on to Olivia, and Olivia is holding tight. She's holding on tight to those racist ass sentiments. It was no reason at all for her to even say this. And as you can see, Olivia is finna go into this speech of why she can't say it. The viewers are ignorant. They're gonna take it the wrong way. Not, you have to remember, there is no accountability with these two at all. They reinforce each other's ignorance and badass behavior. So instead of saying, Mom, there wasn't a nice thing to do, Mom, there's no way you should have done it, because you would fucking think, as a woman who laid down with a black man and had a child, that you would not go there. But see, this is what I always say, taking black penis does not absolve you from racism, and it does not make you less racist because you have some brown children with kinky hair or curly hair. Women that do that, or people that do that in general, to me, are absolutely disgusting, and she's absolutely disgusting. So it really detests me that some of y'all really sit over there and praise this white woman and refer to her as Mama Stella and different things like that. There was no reason for that. This woman has 3 black ass grandchildren. And to even allow something like that to come out of her mouth is utterly sick. And no, say what you had to say. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Y'all been talking about black people. You've been talking about Gerard. I don't know if I said it on the last one. Go ahead and let her call him the hard ER, because I know she's done it before. Yeah, tried to stop her.
AJ.
That was disgusting. There was no reason for Stella to even go there. But this is who y'all support now. Remember that. And the reason why it also annoys me even more with Stella is because whenever you take a white woman who constantly inserts themselves in any kind of conflict that's between a black woman and a black man, and Gerard being a black man and Nisha being a black woman within this conflict, the stakes are higher. It's raised. And just know that some inappropriate shit is going to always be said. And Olivia knows it too. So instead of, changing that shit or, trying to be better or rise above it, she just fell right into it and she agrees with it wholeheartedly.
All right. Oh, no. See, my mom doesn't play about the slave shit either. And she doesn't like the fact that people were whooped. Okay, so she does think that's very slavish to whoop your kids with belts, which I agree 100%. But I just told her don't say that because the internet is the internet. And y'all don't think logically sometimes.
No, you two don't think logically. There was no reason to even use that comparison, bitch. See, the gaslighting for me. She could have went anywhere else with that, but it was a specific reason of why she went there. But the thing about racist ass people is that they know exactly why they say and do the things that they do. They just don't like to be called out about
y'all
it.
Think, and y'all probably whoop your kids with belts, and we don't do that over here.
No, we communicate to our kids.
That's wild. No, it's not.
Believe it or not, they're human beings. They understand English and they learn.
Yeah, I know, Pretty Round Brown. It's wild for you to hear somebody make a lot of sense like that, huh? Because it's the truth. And you guys shouldn't whoop your kids with belts and with whips and with this and with that. You shouldn't do that, no.
And you also shouldn't throw your kids around on the bed. You also should not yell and scream and curse at your kids all damn day. How mentally fucking abusive is that? See, abuse comes in different forms. And if you choose to discipline your kids, you know what? However you choose to do it, that's your business. But to sit up here and act like she actually sees her children as individuals is crazy. She views them as nothing but properties and a permanent access to her favorite houseboy. And that's Gerard. You do not see your children as individuals. You do not treat them as human. You treat them as these weird worldly possessions. You know exactly who y'all act like? You ever seen it to when you have the white people that go to the flea markets and they like to get statues of black artifacts and different things like that and different things from the slave times. That's how you view and treat your children. How about that?
That very much is back in slave days. So don't do that. Yeah, I know she's right, but this is the internet, you know? And people love to jump on the racist bullshit. So I just told her, don't say that, because people are not woke enough to understand what the fuck you mean by that. They're not, unfortunately.
No, a woke person would have never even used that analogy. If you wanted to sit up here and call him abusive, say there is no reason to beat your children. She used that analogy because this is a black man. And this is a dark, big black man that's supposed to be towering over these little small children, beating them with whips and chains and all this kind of stuff. Let you tell it. But remember now, that's the man that you're still in love with, okay?
Definitely. But that's very true. It's very true. And that is slave mentality, to whoop your kids with objects. It is. It is. It is. You know, a good little smack will do the trick. Because you don't understand. Literally, it's a ceremony over there when my kids get whipped by the belt. Okay? I'm talking about this is the whole ceremony, okay?
Don't worry, Shaq. The general gives you a break whether...
Listen to this lie right here, y'all.
My leg!
Okay? It's ceremony over there. Let me tell y'all what happens.
Ceremonial, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay? This is what happens. When the kids are about to get whooped, this is what they tell me. And they told me, I'm their mama. Of course they tell me this shit. And you're sick as fuck. And if I was still in your life, I would never let you hit my kids with no fucking belt. You know this already. But you think that's cool because you with this dumb bitch. But listen, this is what happens. This is what they tell me. So when they're about to get whooped, they have to go up to the room and stay there and be quiet. This is what he does. Yeah, we got it. This is what he does. Hold on.
So before she starts this reenactment of this lie, you mean to tell me during this time, these little kids were able to, articulate themselves to the point to tell you exactly how it goes when they're being disciplined? They can tell you all of this, but you know nothing else of what's going on with your children. You don't know their activities. You don't know where they're going to be. You don't know what they're eating. You don't know their favorite colors, but you can literally sit up here and reenact how an entire ass whooping goes on for your audience. Okay. Yeah. And all of this here is very strategic with narcissists. What she is really doing is she is creating a narrative to shift the blame. Okay. And to try to protect her own image in this. That's exactly what she's doing. Nothing but reinforcing the victim narrative, okay? So just keep up with this. Watch this live.
I gotta find a belt. Asian hush. Go over there with grandma. Go. Okay. He lays the belt out. Maybe this is how y'all get whooped too. I don't know. He lays the belt out and he waits. He waits for the kids to come. He literally lays it out so they can see it, right? Because that's important. It's nothing to whoop the shit out your kids without some fear, right? Okay, so they lay the belt out. The bitch is sitting over there watching. And then when the kids come in, he takes the belt like this, and he literally whoops my kids with the belt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robin says when you do it, you hit her all over her legs, her back. Yeah, you don't just hit them one time. And you're hitting my daughter. Imagine how I feel with a big-ass grown man hitting my daughter. See, I don't play that shit.
You're literally up here smirking, laughing. If you really felt that your children were truly in danger, okay? Truly in danger, because these two are just contradicting themselves back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's why I just wish her mom would just shut the hell up. Because you want to protect her so bad and to make her look like the innocent one in this, and she's not. So if you truly felt that your children were in some kind of form of danger, why would you be telling this to the internet at all, bitch? Wouldn't you think that you would go to the proper authorities, wouldn't you think that you would get the police involved if they were getting beat to death like that? Oh my goodness. But this is how you know that she's up here lying. She's up here seriously lying. Those children are not getting beat and abused. And by sitting up here saying this, okay, this is allowing her to avoid her role in the children's behavior changing. Okay, accountability will never enter a room that she's in. So she has to discredit them as being those kids' main care provider. She has to discredit him in any way possible. And being abusive is at the top of the list. How can you sit up there and with genuinely, with good earnest, okay, and say that you feel like your kids are being abused and you didn't do anything about it? Okay.
And you're lucky. You're lucky that shit has turned out the way that it is, because you're just lucky. You're just lucky. How dare you hit my daughter with a belt, you sick fuck. And then you want to say in the same breath, Robin, I don't want, after you beat her ass, I don't want you to think it's okay for men to hit you. But you're the first man that is supposed to love her and protect her and cherish her. And you whoop her? Fuck all that shit. No, I don't get down with that.
Yes, you do, because didn't you whoop them with a spatula? You couldn't even sit up here and break up a fight between two of your children. And I don't even believe they be doing that serious ass thumping until they come over there into that toxic ass environment. So you mean to tell me you could not even break? They up here fighting. You remember like when Kim and Courtney got into that fight? Baby. And she just standing there looking stupid in an outfit 4 sizes too fucking small in that funky wig. Couldn't even break her own kids up. And what you do, the first thing that you thought of is to get out a spatula and start popping them with it. If you were so well-rounded, like the way you want to sit up online and appear, your children would know that your home is not even a place that they can come to and do that. So girl, stop.
I don't. You guys could, but I don't. I don't think that's not. And what are you whooping her for? She did. She just stole some money. She stole some money from my house. Yeah, my daughter is a thief now. My daughter steals. My daughter has never stole. When she was with me, my baby would never steal. She had never had that in her. My kids do some crazy off the wall shit now. Shit that they would have never done if they were still in my care. But my daughter steals now. And he whooped her for that. Instead of, she told me, and I was mad at her too, but I spoke to her and she stole from my house. Imagine how I felt. And of course she stole from my house because it's a long story. But
it's not a long story. It's a long lie. So if the kids are changing, then from her perspective, and this is what they do. So the kids changing represents someone else being responsible for that, right? And that someone else would have to be Gerard. And this 100% yet again allows her to avoid looking at herself in the situation and looking at the environment that she provides to the children or any past decisions that she has made with the children by constantly implying that their behavior has worsened underneath their father. This is her way of positioning herself as being a concerned parent. She's displaced underneath their lives and he's the problem. And, you know, please, there is no evidence of this. You never did provide any evidence of this. You did not do anything to see to it if they were in a dangerous environment to see that you got them out of it. You went along with everything. If that's the case, which I don't believe none of that happened in the first place. And she's doing what she's always do. Look away from the camera. She can't even face the camera because she knows that she's sitting up here lying. And her mother knows that she lying because notice that she shut up. Please.
See, these are conversations that her dad and I should be having, but we can't because this insecure psycho lady is in between our co-parenting. So my kids have to deal with this. And they're gonna have to deal with this until they're able to get away from those people.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana?
She just wants to talk to Gerard and fuck on him. This has nothing to do with the kids, and we should be able to talk about that and talk through it. What are you talking through? Girl, it's a court order. Leave that man alone.
It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking to find that shit out. Like I said, my kids do some real crazy stuff now. Some stuff that they would have never done if they stayed with me. But they're seeing this stuff. You know, when they get on their phones, they watch crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh my God.
Those kids are around different men. They hear you cuss and fuss all damn day. They hear you talk about sex all day. They hear you talk about their father all day. They hear you talk about Nisha, the woman that is helping you and him out with raising those children. On one of their last visits, they literally had to sit up and listen to their mother scream in a bathroom, saying how a man was eating on her nasty vagina over and over again so that you could do what? Prove a point to the internet. Let me tell y'all something. These statements are not for Gerard. This is to entertain her audience and the people that support her. And what this does is create a narrative to invite people in to choose a side. And she wants people to emotionally align themselves with her. This girl is wrong as two left shoes. This is not a distraught mother that you see on the screen. This is a manipulator through and through. Please. Those children are exposed to some of the most disgusting behavior when they are in your care. What are you talking about?
There's no supervision. There's no caring about the kid's actual mental state. Instead of talking to my daughter, he should have sat her down and you need to speak to your kids. You need to find out, why did you do that? She did that because she's acting out. This is just the beginning of her acting out. So it's very hurtful. It's very sad. 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 But they get on here for 2 hours and they talk about me. Girl, like I said, Gerard, I don't give a fuck about you, bro. I don't care.
You better believe throughout this whole ordeal, she wants nothing more but for him to be on top of her. That's how sick this woman is. But to stay, I mean, anytime she wants to undermine him, undermine his character, his competence as a man, as a father, it's always she's blaming the kids on how the kids acting. Know that and keep up with that. She's been doing that for years. That's her way of, because she knows how much he really loves and cares about his children, right? So the best way to constantly cut him deep and cut him down as a man and to just really keep running his character into the ground is to constantly redirect it and talk about her fucking children. And what a way to keep throwing your children underneath the bus. How sick.
I don't care about you. I know the internet wants to make it seem like I care about you, but I don't care about you, dude. You're not what I want. You are not what I want. You already know I would never let you touch. I would never get back with. I would never, ever. Okay.
Yeah, look away because you were fiending for some of that dark meat. Okay. Crooked penis having self. Let me stop because y'all ain't supposed to know I know that.
And Maid, You are the maid. I don't care what you say. You can get on here and talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Bitch, you're the maid. Okay? You're the maid. I don't care if you are married to him. I don't give a fuck. If other people care, I don't know why. You don't respect marriage. So why should somebody respect your marriage? I don't give a fuck if you're married. But don't worry. Even trying to get back at you or trying to hurt you, I would never fuck that man. So you don't have to worry about that. Like, for real, you don't ever have to worry about that. But you're still super insecure, and you're going to always be insecure. I kept trying to say this. You say you encourage him to talk to me. I know, Jen. I know, girl. It's sad. It's so sad. You say you encourage him to talk to me.
Dance is more than just using your body.
What does it do for her not to talk? The thing is, you don't want to talk. You want to have sex.
Say I make this look a lot.
But tonight, y'all, she said she encouraged him to talk to me outside the school and some other place. And then she said, but you want to sit across from him. I told him, y'all, I said, let's go to like a Starbucks. Whatever. Like, we don't have to go to a dinner place, but it's hot as fuck. I don't want to stand outside a car and have a deep conversation about our kids.
But you don't mind standing outside the car and allegedly allowing him to finger you. See, bitch, please. you want to be on top of him on top of you. That's what you want. And she knows that. She knows that you are a Jezebel. She knows that you are a slut through and through. She knows that you do not know how to communicate with anyone. Okay. You have zero communication skills. And because you know that sex is all you have to offer. And in your mind, sex will cure everything, which it does the complete fucking opposite. Okay. You put your life in danger by fucking too much, especially with the wrong people. So she already knows what you truly want from him. But a court order being in place would eliminate you and him going to a restaurant and going to have drinks. There is no reason why he should have to endure sitting across the table from you and your mustache talking about the kids, which we know what else is there to talk about. You had the app. You didn't want to use the app. So you want to communicate with this man the way you want to communicate with him. And that's not how this shit works. You're going to communicate with what's in place, and what's in place was the app, and you still didn't even do that. You want things to be on your terms. That's not how this works, okay? Like, ugh.
Because that's what we need to do. This eats scene. Hold on, y'all. That's what needs to be done. Like, people don't understand that.
And you should have made up that big funky nasty bed of yours.
They keep trying to make this shit about us. It's not about us, bro. How many fucking times do I have to fucking say that? It's not about us. We have 3 kids, you dumbass.
Oh, when she gets louder, you know she's starting to finna lie even more. So just keep that in mind.
We don't want to talk about nothing. Yes, we do, you idiot. The fuck is wrong with him? But let this be me. Let this be me acting fucking childish like him. Oh my God, Olivia, grow up. Go have a conversation with him.
There will never be you, babe, because you're the same one that went to Texas in a pepper to go get him back, remember? You're the one who traveled to another state. You didn't go back for those kids. You went back to go get your man back. Diaper and all. Just pissy. There will never be you. You will never let this man go, which is really, as a woman, that's so sad. That's the saddest part about this. As a woman, you refuse to let this man go. You are just stuck on him. Stuck stupid. You are stuck on what could have been, what should have been, but it never was. So let it go. Tell me, if that were me, we know that could never be you, babe. You are going to want this man until the day they put you down in the ground. That's how pathetic you are. Gerard could have had 10 more wives by then, and you're still going to have him as the number one priority in your life. You are sad. You're leaving out of here sad. And that's why your ass is in jail looking sad. Just dumb.
You're so immature. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? She said, you don't need to sit across from him. I don't want to stand outside in the fucking hot ass sun and talk to this man. What the fuck? I want to sit down and have a conversation. Oh, you don't need to sit. That's a date. That's a date. So you're telling me, ladies in the chat, who are not bitter, and you talk to your baby daddies, you guys can't sit down and have a conversation? Because
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with Turbo.
I see a lot of exes doing that.
Okay, some people might they might do that, but those are people that are emotionally mature enough to even do that. Okay, you two with the constant back and forth that y'all have been doing for years, you only want to constantly have sex with him, and look at how this ended up turning out later on after the fact. Whether you believe they had sex or not, but look how the direction of this ended up going. She ended up saying that she was fucking on him again anyway. So was Nisha entirely wrong for having some kind of feeling about that? Who wants their man sitting up in front of a woman's face who can't let him go? Does that even make any sense to you? But see, you don't mind sharing men. So that's why it's okay with you. A guy can come over, freshly pull his penis out of one woman and come over and stick it in your mouth, and you're fine with that. She didn't want to keep ping-ponging him, which I don't know why y'all was keep flipping his black ass back and forth to begin with. No, thank you. But she didn't want to keep doing that with you anymore. That was over with in her mind. But what did you end up doing anyway? You're not a trustworthy female, okay? You lead with your vagina and sex. So who would want you anywhere near their damn man? And I don't care how much if I trust a man or a woman. I just wouldn't want you near anybody I knew, period. You are a demon. Like, girl, get it together. She looks disgusting sitting up here on this damn bed. And what the fuck is she that she got on? A sack? Like, she just looks gross. Let me see how I can make it through this, y'all, because this thing right here is pissing me off.
Y'all can't do that? Insecure, and I have always believed he want you back. He ruined a perfectly good family. Girl, he sure did.
A perfectly good family involves a wife that know how to keep her vagina to herself, not sitting up here getting pregnant by other men while you married. I don't know what you women's idea of a good relationship is or a perfectly good family, but he did not have a perfectly good family with her at all. Their relationship was tumultuous. Like, what the hell were y'all watching?
He sure did. And that's on him. He gonna realize it one day. He gonna wake up and realize it. And he gonna realize it if he does. And I think he already does. He already does. And I don't give a fuck what y'all try to say to me. He definitely still wants to be with me. I don't care. If Gerard knew that he could fuck and he would get away with it, man, and I wouldn't say nothing, and he would be, girl, he was already doing it. And it's like, are y'all delirious? Y'all don't know how men are? Y'all don't know how men are. Oh.
Clearly you don't, because you constantly sitting up here having babies with a bunch of randos out here. Do you know when you do that, you're signing yourself up to be a single mother? Oh, I forgot. You are actually, though, you are the type of bitch that these men to be talking about when they say women choose to be single mothers. You are a complete moron. Who the hell cares if that man wants you back or not? I'm telling you, male validation is so important to this chick. Nothing else in life matters at all. Nothing. A man wanting her is just like the biggest accomplishment in her eyes. And she was thinking about it, and it's been playing in her mind for years of trying to get Gerard back, trying to get him back in the bed. That is like her biggest accomplishment. Here, this chick had 2 more random fucking children. And the only thing that she kept talking about was, oh, he wants me back so bad. Girl, you are nothing desirable. You are nothing worth having, nothing worth showing off, and nothing worth bragging about.
Oh, we're going to act silly. Oh, we're going to act silly because Olivia's Olivia, and this is Gerard and Olivia. Bitch, don't act dumb. When I came out here, he was living with the bitch. He already knew her. He already found the love of his life, right? So he should have been done with me then. Girl, he was sneaking every chance he got.
And you were allowing it. And remember now, this is a guy that's so abusive that hit her upside the head, did all kind of stuff, threatened to pew her. I mean, he didn't do that on camera. But hey, she didn't care. She don't mind. Because penis is the number one thing for her. And that's all Gerard was to her. In-house boy to have sex with and have children with, a breeder.
And the only reason it stopped is because I called your bitch ass like the woman that I am. And I said, bitch, your man is over here every week trying to bang down my door. And he was. And I don't give a fuck if it's the past, bitch, the past. I don't care. Because it's relevant still. Because you still would be beating down this motherfucking door at 3 a.m. when you go to work if you knew you weren't going to get caught. You know, and I know how you are. You said we were together 8 years. I say 10, 9, 10, whatever the fuck.
Why is there a discrepancy on that? Bitch, you weren't together for no damn 10 years. I say 9, 10. What do you mean? Either you knew him and you was with him or you didn't. But there should not be a discrepancy on how long they were together. That's another thing that annoys me really bad, this time frame she talks about, because sometimes it's 8 years, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 12. Like, girl, at this point, it don't even matter. How about this? Y'all were together for too damn long. How about that?
8 years is a long fucking time. Have you even known that bitch for, I don't know. Have you guys been together 3, 4 years? I don't know. Who knows? Nigga, I know you 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I've known you for a long motherfucking time. I know you like the back of my hand. You a cheating ass dog. You know that song? I'm a dog too. I don't want to change him. That's that man. Okay? You for everybody, nigga, don't claim me. That's you. And she's the dumb bitch that claimed you and is taking care of all your fucking kids. Like the stupid bitch that she is. Bitch, don't nobody want him.
I can't tell because he was cheating on you left and right when y'all were together, remember? Refer back to that short that's on my channel of this bitch saying that she was going to settle to be the wife that got cheated on by her husband. So any woman that allows that and that comes out of her mouth, disregard anything that she says about men in relationships after the fact. She is a pick-me through and through. She is dangerous to other women and herself. And just know that she cannot be trusted in any type of way. Okay? Okay.
This is about the kids. Okay? And you dumb bitches fail to realize that. Okay? You're going on a vacation next week. Are you taking the kids? And I don't give a fuck, bitch. Go to Paris, France. It don't move me. Because you're going with that nigga. I want to go somewhere with Joey. Now, if Joey goes on a vacation, bitch, I'm going to be mad.
Ew. Okay. Just knowing what we know now. Ew. Okay. He needs to exfoliate. How about that? Because he's rough. He's not going anywhere either. You know, y'all get with these felons. It's only so much that they can do with their lives. Okay. Okay. Yeah. He's not going anywhere either. Yeah. He couldn't even stay a full 2 weeks with you. Left his luggage and all. No one wants to take you out. You are the kind of chick that you keep locked in the closet, okay? No one wants to take you out anywhere. Nowhere. You had your chance with Gerard, babe, and that's it.
Oh, Gerard, I don't care about your fat ass in Mexico. You gonna eat good too, huh? You gonna eat good? You gonna wear some socks to the beach with a t-shirt with your ghetto southern ass? I bet you are. Oh, I can't wait to see those pictures. Just take the shirt off. Let's see the titties. Let's see the titties hang and slang, baby. Let them do their big one on the beach.
The titties that you used to suck and still want to suck. Okay, girl.
And have them toes out.
One thing I don't like for people to do is that don't down a person that you were once with and crazy about. And especially if y'all had a sexual relationship, because baby, you were doing everything to them and they were doing everything to you. Don't try to come back and try to discredit them as if you wouldn't do it again. Okay. Because you're just going to end up embarrassing yourself. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, you were with that person. You saw a liking to them. Probably still want to be with them. So don't come up here try to bash somebody and try to pull someone down, because honestly, that makes you look stupid. Because if he got titties and stomach and what's she saying, fungus all over them toes, baby, you were loving all of that from the bottom of his head to the top of them crooked feet.
She's scared because the way she got him.
There's a Harbor Freight store in your neighborhood where we sell hardworking tools that always work with
100%, 100%. And ladies, I don't condone that. Like I said, even though, I don't condone that. I don't at all. People want to say that about me. I don't condone that. I believe I'm a girl's girl. And
yeah, okay. See, like I said, us over here, the real ones. I have some girls in the chats, okay? A girl's girl would never even go back and forth with another woman. Even if you were to make me mad, I would not stoop down in the slumber with you to go back and forth. I would not cavort with someone that I feel that is beneath me. That is what a girl's girls is. This chick right here, she is the kind of person that would sleep with her friend's daddy. It's just my opinion. Okay? My opinion. She's the kind of person that would sleep with her friend's daddy, her friend's boyfriend, and her friend's brother. There's nothing about her that gives girls girls. You couldn't even maintain a friendship with Jasmine. You couldn't even learn how to be more feminine from Ming. Okay? So there's no way. There's no feminine energy over here. She's more masculine than what she really thinks that she is. There's nothing about this woman that exudes girls energy. She is the kind of woman that, in my opinion, that will push a woman in front of a moving bus to get to a man. Just know that.
If you have a woman, first of all, I'm not number 2, bitch. I'm number 1. And I will always be number 1. And Tanisha, and you know that. That's why you gotta have your mama and your sisters and your brothers and your cousins, your aunties and your uncles and your grandpa and your grandma all behind you, bitch. Acting like I'm scared. Bitch, ain't nobody fucking scared. Scared of what? You ain't never gonna touch me, bitch. I don't talk to you because you're nobody, bitch. I treat you as such. What the fuck I gotta talk to you for?
Girl, Antonisha she isn't the problem. She's the reminder of why you are so mad. That girl right there, when I say Olivia constantly redirecting her jealousy towards her, it's nothing but projection. You're not going to ever touch her. She has no interest with putting her hands on you because you are a cop caller. Remember, you love the police so much, you get to be in their care now. How about that? How about that? That's what you get for calling the police so much, abusing 911, making false police reports, lying. You love them so much, you're in their hands. How about that? She doesn't have no interest in touching you. Trust me. If she did, and if she was really like that, you would have got your ass dusted a long time ago. You can't fight. You're not worth it. Penis is more important than your children. Why would I even waste a good fight and a good ass whooping on someone like you? You're not worth it. And see her mentioning her family, you're mad because she has a covenant over her and she has her family with her. You're mad that this girl is adorned by different people, by males in her family, by different women. You don't have that dynamic. You've never had that dynamic. You do not have a group of women that you can go out with, get dressed up, look cute because you're not cute, get dressed up and go out and have some nice drinks and have a discussion and a conversation. You don't have that. You don't know what that's like. You don't know what it's like to have a big brother or a sister to look out for you. You don't. Because you and Raquel are not even close, and I don't even believe she really likes your ass. And especially after you, with this whole jail stint that you have to do, more shameful. So her mentioning her family is indicative of how jealous she is. She's crazy jealous that girl has people around her that actually care about her. And you want to really make this girl seem like she's the unreasonable one just because you like to disregard boundaries. No, I don't think so. You have this kind of weird ass entitlement that is absolutely exhausting and is so draining to deal with. Who would want to even have a conversation with you? Please, Antonisha gave you way more grace than any other woman probably would ever give you grace. And I guarantee you, if something happened to them two, the next woman that he get with, she's not going to play with your ass because it won't be you.
What the hell? You ain't nobody. I walked past you. Who are you? I'm scared. No, you lucky the award ceremony that I did attend went as smoothly as it did, bitch. And I didn't... Gerard, you must not be telling this woman how crazy I am. You must have just never told her. Because she really think I'm scared. And you know that you're really scared, bitch. You know. You won't even look me in the eye, bitch. You won't even look in my direction. You'll say some shit behind somebody else if your big ass, ugly looking sister standing there. Oh, you're tough then. Come by yourself.
And Raven is not big. She's not ugly. She's nice and slim with a nice frame and a nice shape. And Olivia hates that because she hates to see black women that look good. Because she'll never be that.
Be by yourself, girl. Why you gotta have everybody behind you? Scary ass bitch. Ain't nobody scared of your old ass with that turtleback and them bad knees. Girl, bye.
How you know her knees bad? You don't even know when your children's next activity at school is, but you mean to tell me you know about this woman's knees? Okay. Yeah, right.
Girl, bye. I have 5 kids, bitch. Can't shit shake me, ho. Fuck, you had 0. You don't even know pain, ho. Fuck out of here. Stupid bitch. Don't ever fucking talk to a real G. Just because you were conniving and dirty enough to help a man take his kids away from me, acting like you something special. Bitch, you just a dirty dog-ass bitch just like that, nigga. You ain't special, bitch. And you better make sure my motherfucking kids are on the honor roll, bitch. You fucking better. You better do their hair, ho. You better. You better get that second job. You better pay for school supplies, bitch. Because you should have stayed in your motherfucking lane, bitch. Oh.
This season, you've got places to go.
Girl, please. And you not paying for no school supplies is why your ass is in jail now. So how about that?
Respiratory illnesses are still...
Hold on a second. Aren't y'all committing food stamp fraud over there? I heard y'all buying food stamps off people because you broke as fuck and you can't even feed them, bitch.
Oh, this is funny. So you want to talk about someone committing food stamp fraud, but you are committing fraud as well. You are defrauding the child support system, which is why your ass got locked up, huh? You kept saying that you did not get paid off this channel, which the people with common sense know there's no other way you have any kind of other income that's coming in because, bitch, you have no brand deals. You're not getting paid off for TikTok like that. Oh, and you being in jail for these 100 and some days really has slowed down your income, right? Yeah, I bet. So for you to sit up there and say that they're defrauding the system because they're so-called buying food stamps, bitch, that's what you call trying to be a little bit more smart with the money and make the money stretch. You see, y'all hoes don't even know how to shop and go to the grocery store for your kids. Because you constantly go to Costco's and you let the food go bad because you don't even know how to cook to begin with. And you keep buying all that food, but we constantly see you eating out. So them trying to make their money stretch and buy some food stamps is the least of your worry to feed your children. What you should have been worried about the fact that you're defrauding child support by having that channel in your mother's name, knowing damn well you was getting money off of it. And you didn't want them to track that. And you was doing anything in your power possible not to pay child support, which is why you're aware, people. Let's all say it together. Jail. Girl, please.
Let's really talk about it. Oh, that's why y'all really struggling. I don't know why you struggling. You don't buy the kids shit. Show us the last thing you bought the kids, bitch. All that money goes to you and Titty Boy over there. Don't shit go to the kids. Why aren't you taking the kids on vacation? Why y'all committing food stamp fraud? Who y'all buying food stamps from?
And they're not committing the fraud by buying the damn food stamps. So what are you talking about? That's not even how it works. So you're dumb and you don't even know what you're talking about. And they have bought them kids way more stuff than you have ever bought them. So all that cheap ass shit that you bought Robin for her birthday party recently, girl, what was that? And then you had the nerve to sit up here and separate all this stuff into all them different bags and boxes when, girl, all that stuff could have went into one bag. And then you said shout out to Jen. So Jen, dumbass, over there helping you take care of your children. Girl, please. If you want to talk about what they done bought the kids, they have bought those kids plenty of things. Their hair stay done with them. They keep some nice shoes on their feet. Those kids look raggedy and homeless and out of place when they were with you. Because that's how you look on a regular. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with thrifting, but baby, everything cannot come from a thrift store. Know that.
You want to talk about finances, bitch? Fuck you, hoe. You ain't shit, bitch. And you can't match me, hoe. You never could. You think you want a prize. Bitch, you got Gerard Webb. He ain't shit, bitch. Okay? He is not shit. He's just a nigga who likes to work. Wow. Oh my God, girl, you got a nigga who likes to work. I wonder the type of niggas you fucked with before. Ew. And then
niggas that took care of her, that bought her things, because she keep herself up. You don't know what that's like. All you know is TikTok perfume and tight ass 2 little bitty ass clothes from Fashion Nova. That's all you know that you can finally fit into, and you still don't look good and you still don't go anywhere and nobody takes you out on a date. Because she's the kind of girl that you're going to do some shit for her. The only thing that a guy's going to do for you is lay you on your back and then leave and talk about you and talk about how funky you are. And yes, a man will still sleep with a woman and she stinks. Women do the same thing with men. So you're not special. Those trips and those vacations and things like that, that bother her. But as far as Nisha keeping herself up, she was doing that way before she even got with Gerard. You know, that's what attracted him. Finally, a woman that smelled good.
none of them get you pregnant. Didn't none of them want your baby? That says a lot about you. Didn't no nigga want to get you pregnant, bitch. And don't nobody be in the chat be like, oh, well, maybe she just wanted to wait till marriage. Maybe she wanted to, bitch, fuck that. She ain't a woman of no fucking standard and class. She was fucking a married man with 3 kids who was still fucking his wife. I could see if we were estranged husband and wife, and I was over there in Florida for months and months.
But y'all were estranged. And then I don't like how narcissistic people see. She likes to use pregnancy as a trophy or some kind of reward. This is exactly why she does not view parenting as a responsibility. Okay? Because in her mind, pregnancy is proof of some kind of value. It's your value as a woman. It's the fact that, and it's not the fact of you just having a child or to be able to carry a child. It's the fact that you were being chosen by a man. This goes back to validation. You were actually chosen by a man in her mind. And the fact that this particular man chose you to carry his child. It validates any kind of desirability, any kind of importance or status. You know, this is not coming from a nurturing standpoint. This is like a permanent leverage that they like to use. And that's to connect themselves with people. So her not having children, for one, has nothing to do with you, but her value did not start and end in having kids. And that's not even the value that you have. It's the fact of the man that's connected to the kids. Don't ever get that twisted.
Months and months, and he was single, and we were just separated. She was fucking him when he was my boyfriend, before we got married. He was my man. He was coming back and forth from Texas to Florida and fucking on me. I was coming here to see him. He let me in his apartment. Bitch, we were still too.
When you say let's go to...
Okay, so whose problem is that? Is that hers or is that his? I'm confused.
Together, you dirty ass desperate.
My bad, y'all.
Bitch. And then we get married and you sit here like a fucking dumbass bitch and twiddle your thumbs and just pray for the day that he comes back to you. Well, girl, he did. He did. You won your prize, girl.
And the fact that you thought he was more of a prize, because why would you let a man that left you to be with someone else even come back to you and give you a shut up ring and a shut up cheap ass ceremony? Girl, that $200 package wedding deal right there, please, their wedding is nothing to call home about. I would have rather saved my coins and went to the courthouse and done something else with their money, because there's no way. Shameful. That's why you took their wedding down.
You're welcome. I gave him to you because I didn't really want him, bitch. I wanted him because the family. But when I got married to him, I was like, nah, this nigga ain't shit. And he wasn't. And I did him dirty. I sure did. Loved every second of it. Oh, the fuck well. He did me dirty 1,000,000 fucking times, bitch. I didn't give a fuck. He was the one that was so hurt. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. How does it feel? You don't like to be cheated on? You don't like your wife to get fucked? Oh, well, why are you sticking your dick in every bitch that walks by you? Oh, well, I just gave him a taste of his own medicine. He didn't like it. He got real mad. But anyway, it don't even matter because we got back. We were still fucking. Girl, we never stopped fucking, okay? When I moved back to Florida... And y'all say he wouldn't, but oh Lord, girl, I don't.
This is absolutely disgusting. Again, so he's so nasty, he's so abusive, he's such a cheater. So he kept sticking his penis in any and everything that walked by. But oh yeah, we kept having sex. Oh yeah, girl, please. You are constantly trying to frame that cheating as if it was his fault. It was yours too. You don't use your vagina to get back at a man, baby. That never works. Never works. As the honorable, what's her name? As the honorable Judge Lauren Lake used to say, baby, you're going to be stuck with the kids, which is what happened to you. You used your vagina so bad to get back at this man, you end up getting 2 more kids that you didn't need and didn't want out of the deal. So you're not the winner in this situation at all. This is how you know Gerard is truly the prize to her. She always circles back to sex because that's all he really meant to her. He didn't mean anything to her outside of sex. She thought that. She tried to act like that. But any person that genuinely cared about someone wouldn't even, this is the first thing that you constantly revert back to. Sex. Like, girl, who cares?
Care how old it is. I was in Florida and he was still calling. Okay. Whew, this is after you found out and everything, girl. Oh, he was still calling months in too. Damn, girl. Oh, you're so insecure. You're so insecure. But let me tell you a secret, girl. I'm just going to get finer and badder and sexier. And I'm Gerard's type. He loves all of this. He does. I'm just being petty right now. But he does. And the fact that I birthed 3 of his babies, I did something that he always used to tell me. He would never waste his time on another woman because she could never give him what I gave him. And I hate to say it, but it's true. You could never give him a child. I mean, unless he reversed it or y'all did some eggs or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I doubt it. But if you do, kudos to you. But girl, I don't think y'all gonna do all that. But you could never give him a baby. You could never give him a baby.
Mommy.
You have to take care of my babies, bitch.
Mommy.
What, baby?
And girl, what is his type? Big, fat, and white? Like, there's a lot of these men, black men's type out here. And so what? Who cares? And we look at you like, oh, the preference. Oh, look at you, poor thing. You out here getting the same nigga everybody else is? Girl, please. So that's what I'm talking about. See, these women that position themselves as being the preference for these men, why would you want to be a preference for someone that really honestly hates himself? Because it'd be one thing if you desired, Gerard, like this is me talking to you now. It would be one thing if you desired like maybe a white woman that was attractive, kept herself up. But these are gutter snipes. down in the dumps. I don't know if anybody remember in the heat of the night in that neighborhood that was called the Bottoms, where all the poor black people stay. These are white women that would hang out in the bottoms. Okay, they're trashy, they're nasty. Don't wash their hair every day, because I know your hair needs to be washed every day. The the bottom of your feet are black. In between your thighs is purple and black and nasty. You will lay up with any black man that gives you any kind of attention. These are not the kind of white women where a white guy would ever touch them. No, he wouldn't even pay for it. Not even on a dark alley, on a cold night, he wouldn't even pay for it. So you're saying that you're his type means absolutely to nothing to black women. Poor him, if that's your type. How do you feel and view yourself as a black man if this is what you feel that this is the best that you can do? And as far as giving him kids, you gave him kids that he got custody of and someone else is raising them. He didn't even see you worthy enough to continue on with the relationship to raise the children with you. Why would I want to have children with someone like that if that's the case? Because you're not even properly taking care of any of your children. You're just birthing children just to have them and just to keep a piece of a nigga around. Nobody should want to put themselves in that kind of situation. That is no kind of prize and no kind of situation that anybody with any kind of ounce of decency, integrity will want to be in. But to her, she is low class. So this makes her feel like she's superior and saying that, oh, I'm his type. Because she knows that he likes big sloppy white girls. It makes her look even worse, but she's too dumb to see this.
Mine. I don't care how many honor rolls. What? Yeah, I see. Good. You help them on their honor roll. You better.
Mommy,
I see you, my papa.
Mommy,
I see you.
She was pretending to be so in love with this little boy and didn't even show him for the whole part of it, the whole first part of his life, hiding him, lying about him. Just sick and pathetic, lying about who his father was. Just nasty.
I see you, baby.
Yeah.
When Christian hugs me and holds me tight because I'm his mommy, he loves on me. When Ryan just loves on her mommy so much because I'm her mommy. When Robin just bonds with me like no other, like the bestest friend I've ever had. You'll never understand that. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. You'll never even get what it felt like to, I'd say, if Gerard could love anybody, he definitely did love me in whatever way he could love. I don't think he knows how to love because he doesn't even love himself. If Gerard loved himself, let me put you on game real quick, okay? This is the real nigga challenge, okay? If Gerard loved himself, Gerard would be in that gym. Gerard would be cut up. Gerard could have that body, honey. But he don't care about himself. He's settled. He's unhappy. My baby tells me he's depressed. I was like, girl, how do you know what the fuck depressed means?
And she fucking wouldn't, because if she told you that her fucking father was depressed, bitch, she should have been able to tell you how she fucking feels. So she didn't sit up here and tell you that her daddy was depressed. That's what you are projecting onto her, lying on your children again. You feel like he's depressed because he's not with you. Girl, you mean if that's the case, then he didn't love himself for the whole 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years that you keep on saying y'all were together. He didn't love himself then. Gerard looked like a hot, sloppy ass mess when he was with you. His haircut stayed looking a mess. He had a belly then. So what are you talking about? If you loved yourself, you would have been in the gym a long time ago. It took a nigga hurting your feelings for you to go find a workout. Are you kidding me? And again, here we go with these external factors. You motherfuckers ain't doing nothing to work on the inside. And excuse me for the cursing. I know I've been trying not to do that as much when I do these breakdowns, but I'm going to take it there. You don't even love yourself enough to even go to therapy. So the nerve of you telling anybody on what to do and what they should have been doing if they proved that they love themselves, if that was the case, girl, you ain't loved yourself your whole damn life. Talking about he would be cut, he would have a nice body. No, that kind of stuff matters to you because you toxic and you poison and you dirty. See, if you really cared, you would have got your children back. If you really cared, you would have hired a lawyer with some of the YouTube money. If you really cared, you would have caught up on that child support when you grifted those people out when you were out there playing homeless in the streets, looking nasty, dirty, and sweaty, and running those kids through the mud with you. That's how we would have known you would have cared, but you didn't. How you sit up here and brag about making $22,000 of money, you ain't put a dime of it towards child support. Bitch, you don't care about anybody. The nerve of you to even talk about what someone should do to care. You don't even know what caring is. You didn't grow up in a caring environment. You're not a caring person. You don't have a caring bone in your body. The nerve.
She said, Mommy, he's depressed. I said, oh, okay. Okay, I guess. Gerard, you don't even love yourself, baby. You just let yourself go. And you don't even care to pick it up, babe. You don't. At least I'm trying for something. I'm the bitch that ain't got this. I don't got a man. I don't got no money. I don't got that. I don't got a job. I ain't got that. But at least I'm trying for something in my life. I want to be something. I want to look like something. I want to feel like something. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing over there? And it really took me to get my shit together to really see, oh, that's that. I mean, overweight people, they're not happy. They're using that food to cope. They're using that food for comfort. They're using that food because something else is missing. And I know what's missing, baby. It's me. I get it. I get it. That food makes you feel good. I get it.
Well, if that's the case, then why you keep shoving all kind of food down your throat? You up here claim that you're so happy, you're so healthy, but every time you look up, what you got in your face? Your three vices: social media, men, and food. Oh, I almost forgot. Sex. You are addicted to food and sex. So what does that tell you? Any woman that sits up here and talking about she has to sit on her back and lay and get screwed 3 and 4 and 5 times a day, girl, what you got going on? How unhappy if you? The average person don't even have time to have sex that much. You don't have anything going on for yourself. And you lost weight and you were still shoving your face. So what are you talking about? But see, this is what happens when people like her, these people believe that they are bigger than the program. They think that they are the smartest person in the room, that they're the most clever, and everyone that needs help is really the problem, but the problem is them through and through. And because you cannot directly attack Nisha, her presence disturbs you so bad, because this is how she avoids any kind of addressing the reality of the situation. You are trying to really target this woman in areas that you assume that hurts her. And nobody ever said not having children hurted her. You don't even know how she feels about this. She could walk away from your damn kids tomorrow and she'll be fine. Not every woman wants kids. Not every woman needs kids. You are living proof of that. And Gerard don't need you in his life, because if he needed you in his life, he would have never let you go out of his life. He would have respected the fact of y'all being together. He never would have cheated, remember? A man that feels like he needs you will do everything in the world to keep you. You were toxic to him. You were nothing. You were a pass by the end of having 3 children with him. So what? This is what a night, when you have a one night stand and it goes for too long, this is what it manifests into. A never ending problem that you have to deal with for the next 18 years. If he like food, he like food. He getting good meals now because he wasn't getting good food when he was with you. So whatever that man is consuming in his life has nothing to do with you. So don't try to make it seem like you are some kind of standard to a man to uplift him, to make him better, so to show him the error of his ways. No, you are not that kind of woman that adds any kind of glow to a man's life. Not at all. Because you didn't do nothing for Zolo to pull him down even further in the gutter. And you didn't do nothing but for Joy either and make his life miserable for a little bit. You can't even keep a man over there with you. Since what a man feels is so important to you, how come Donnell, one of these men, won't even live with you? Because you will let them. Because I seriously think you're tricking off for these men. These men don't even want to move in with you. That's how miserable you are. So don't try to sit up and say that you are what's missing out of his life. No, You was the thing that should have left his life a long time ago, but you overstayed your welcome.
Like I said, if Gerard could love anything, he definitely loved me. He just wasn't a good boyfriend, and he's not a good husband, and he's not going to be a good husband to you. Girl, but maybe he will. Maybe y'all will match because you'll just follow him everywhere. You'll be in his ass. I couldn't do that. I'm not that type of... I look too good for all that shit.
This is the same woman that drove to Texas in a pamper to go get her man back. Remember what I said earlier.
I don't need to do all that. He didn't know what he had, and he lost it, and now he's with you. You're generic. You're the off-brand. You're what he had to settle with, you know? He knows where he wants to be, but he can't. So, like I said, and of course he does. Of course he does. We have 3 kids. Who doesn't want their family together? Who doesn't want the beautiful wife that they lost? I mean, I don't give a fuck what you guys think.
Remember that trip? You snapped
Girl,
her.
look how she keeps smirking. She don't even really believe that she's beautiful. She just has to believe that because her mama told her that she was cute.
I really don't. Y'all don't understand because y'all were not in the relationship. So anyway.
And you don't know what love is, because if you feel that a man that so-called did all of that to you was in love with you, girl, please. Girl, bye. If you really honestly feel that a person is incapable of loving themselves, there's no way that you can feel like they were so in love with you. That doesn't even equate or make sense at all. Because the thing about it, the reason why she keeps saying it is because Gerard tolerated a lot of her bullshit. He really did settle when he was with Olivia. He took on a lot from her, a lot from her mother, and he truly endured a lot in their relationship that the average person should not endure. But the reason why she likes to throw out the fact that she's his type, because she knows that he would do that for a woman that is of her archetype. You know, the lighter skin, I guess somewhat curly hair. The bitch don't even have no hair anymore. She kept talking about black women so much that shit won't even grow back. But needless to say, he took off a lot of her bullshit in their relationship. He really truly did. More than what the average man should have to even endure. So don't pipe yourself up like that, baby, because you had nothing to seriously offer outside of sex and some kids. Nothing. And he can honestly get that from anywhere. He didn't even want all them kids with you like that. We remember.
Like I said, if she was secure and he was secure with his manhood, he would tell her, babe, I got it. This is my baby mama. I'm going to handle it. And she would know, okay, my baby got it. And I trust him. And he loves me. He ain't not going to fuck that over. But you know what he would do. You ain't know. So, anyway, this is all about the kids for me. Okay, I'm going to keep speaking my mind. So in case you guys are going to get up here every day and entertain my haters, hang it up. Hang it up. Okay? Because you guys look like fucking fools. 2 big fools. Okay? 2 big sweaty fools out there in the sun, in the hot heat. Or you were in the sun. You were in the heat, though. 2 big sweaty fools in that dusty ass house in the country. Don't nobody give a fuck that you got a house, Gerard. That's not even your house, nigga. You're renting that bitch. Shut up.
And you can't even keep a stable place for your kids to look at. And so what? You have to remember his credit was ruined when he was with you. See, nothing elevated him, his looks, his credit, health, nothing elevated with you. He didn't finally start being able to breathe until he got rid of your ass. You have to remember that, right? And if you don't, and everybody doesn't want to buy a house and own a house. I mean, we own a house. It's a lot of responsibility. So no, that's not everybody's forte. So don't try to knock somebody because you wish you were there.
Don't nobody care. That dusty ass house. So it looks like everybody else's house on the block. With no fucking land. But I love you guys.
And the way she touches herself is so disgusting. And it's just, she's just so hypersexual. It's just really disturbing to look at.
Thank you. Yeah. But I was the cool baby mama, y'all. I was real cool. I even gave my baby daddy some You know, I was even breaking him off. You know, he had it good, y'all. But when I cut him off, I'm telling y'all, when you cut a man off from this, girl, they go berserk. They act like you enemy number one. Okay? You enemy of the state. When you cut them off from the punani, okay? Girl, you stop giving them some loving? Ooh, girl. And girl, you weren't cutting it. Let's be real. Like, he's a cheater. So you might be like, Liv, well, you weren't cutting it, bitch. He always came back. He was all at my ass. But he's...
When you keep coming back to something that's convenient, is there and it's open for whenever you want it to as a man. I'm just saying, come on, fellas. Come on, bros. I know I got some bros that follow me. When you keep going back, if she made it convenient for you like that, I don't understand these women that put themselves in a position that you think that your vagina is just top tier because he keeps coming back. He comes back because you allow him to come back. I mean, it's familiar. It's not healthy. It's just familiar. And it's some kind of weird appeasement that he gets out of having sex with you as far as avoiding what he did in the relationship. And you allow him to do that. Instead of trying to come together or come back together to try to work the shit out or talk about it or work your way through the differences that y'all had or the trauma that both of y'all suffered in that damn relationship, you're coming back for sex. There's nothing special about that. Because they're right. He was sleeping with some of everyone else. And you don't know how many times he may have went back to some of them, if that's the case. But we also know who he kept going back to, and that was also Nisha. So what? And that was because she offered something more than just sex. She offered something that you will never be able to offer a man. Conversation, intellect. She cares about herself. She has something to add to the relationship, bring to the relationship. Sex is cool, but that gets old very, very quickly. And especially if you let a man run through you 3, 4, 5 times a day, do you really think that he's really getting pleasure out of that? Or he's just using you to just knock off some steam real quick? Girl, please.
He's just a cheater. Because once again, he was never loved. He was never taught love. So he doesn't know how to love a woman. His mama never taught him how to love a woman. His daddy shouted and tell him shit. So I'm doing it different with Christian though. You know, Christian's gonna know how to love a woman. And if he acts anything like your dog ass, I'm gonna slap Christian upside the head. And Christian already knows that. That's what I'm saying. I don't even trip on those 2 dodo birds.
But I thought you said that abusing your kids and hitting them and everything was wrong. So yeah, we're about to wrap this up because I never saw the full video of this, like I said earlier in part 1. I just saw like clips or different people reviewing it, but it was nothing I can tell but contradictions all the way up until the last fucking second, because you literally said earlier, who the hell wants to be kids, but yet you want to slap your son up against the head because you are a poor ass representation of what a woman should be. You're nasty. You let men in and out of your life. You talk about sex all the time. That's all you have to offer. So he has a mother for a whore. And you want to sit up there and say that you're going to teach him how a woman should be treated? First of all, bitch, you have to like other women for that to even happen in the first place. And you do not like other women. And you can't stand black women. Keep saying what you want to say about it, but it's true. So how are you going to teach him how to have respect for other women and for women and girls and how to have a girlfriend when you don't even have respect for yourself as a woman or other women? Please. And you can say what you want about Nisha, but I can see him learning how to treat a woman way better from her than he would ever learn from you. Ever.
Over there, because my babies know who I am. They feel my presence. They know my presence. That bitch don't hold no weight. She does because she's loud and wah! She's so loud and overbearing. It's like, ew. Now I know why you look like this, because you're over fucking bearing. Girl, y'all, it was so funny. Let me say this. Oh my God, this is so funny. And I didn't say this. I'm not going to tell you who said it. Girl, you know how I went to their football game, right? So I'm watching, right? And I showed up and your dusty ass sister was sitting behind me. She sure was. Don't act like I'm scared, because I ain't scared of nobody. Don't ever act like I'm motherfucking scared. Gerard, you know me, nigga. You know that I ain't scared of shit.
Gerard also said that you wouldn't do shit and you ain't, you're not about that life at all. And he laughed at you honestly when you kept saying that. And if that was the case, and if you weren't scared, why didn't you confront her about what she did to you in the mall? Okay, yeah, thank you.
You better tell that bitch and her 11 sisters and brothers and shit. Bitch, scared of what? Touch me. I dare you, hoe. I double dog dare any of you bitches to touch me, bitch. Touch me. See what happens. I'm just waiting for the motherfucking day, bitch.
So you can call the police. Like, that's not tough talk. I mean, if you really wanted to do something, you touch them. You don't keep daring somebody to touch you. You go ahead and do the touching. See, back in my damn fighting days, bitch, I'm not waiting on you. I'm gonna go ahead and start it, finish it, and be done with it by the time you can say, oop. See, I done gave up that life. That was the hood that was in sis back in the day. See, I don't do all that other shit no more. You know, your girl carries. So yeah, we don't have to do all that now. But see, back in the day, girl, you would get thumped done with on the ground, on the floor, and I'd be gone walking off laughing at you, child. So what are you talking about? You should have touched them if that was the case. But you are scared, so go off. Another form of projection.
Waiting for the motherfucking day. Don't be on no jumping shit. Whoever touches me is one-on-one, ho. Let's go. You want to play? No, you don't. You don't. So just shush. Shush, Antonisha. Shush your big burly ass up, okay?
And the crazy thing about it is that even at Antonisha's biggest, you are still bigger than her. And you've always been way bigger than her because you were damn near 400 pounds. See, Olivia thinks since the external is so important to her, all these tattoos and her looking like that, she thinks that makes her appear to be tough, and it really doesn't. She just has a lot of mouth, but she's not going to do anything. Please believe that. Those people are not threatened by you. They don't care at all, and you're never going to do anything to them. So yeah.
Walking like a whole man. Look, y'all. I wish I could mock her walk. Look, y'all. I went to the football game and I'm sitting down watching. I'm on the phone, I'm chilling. You're right. I didn't know where my son was because shit, it was fucking 100 degrees. I couldn't even see. Okay. And I was just watching the game though. And I was watching and I just hear this loud ass woman screaming. And I see her big burly ass. Y'all, tell me why this woman is, wow, she's running across the field with the stick and she's running to the game, the players and pouring drinks. Somebody said, damn, she'd have made on the football field too. I lost it. And I didn't even say that. You'd have made everywhere, girl. Sit your ass down.
So if it was about the kids, see, in this triangulation dynamic that I have been talking about with you all, you have to understand it's truly not about the kids for Olivia. Let's just get serious for a second. She loathes the fact of Nisha supporting those kids because when Nisha shows up consistently for the children, it constantly highlights her inability to be there, her inability to be willing to support them or to provide for them. So if you look at that in contrast, that shame has permeated into jealousy. You see it. It's just pure jealousy through and through. And within the dynamic also too, it's a loss of control. See, she wants to be the center of attention. She wants to be seen as the one that is indispensable. That's why she keeps bringing it up and trying to throw it in Nisha's face. Those are my kids. Those are my kids. Those are my kids. So Nisha constantly supporting them, and the fact that she hasn't stopped, it disrupts that story that she has been trying to put out there for many years, is that she is supportive and she's a loving mother. And I can also provide that stability for them as well. We know that she can't. And a person like her, she doesn't want to see her children bonding with anyone. That's why she talks so much about how the fact of the kids can't stand Gerard and they can't stand, Nisha. These kind of individuals they want to be able to even control who their children are bonding with. And it's really sad to me. And it's really, really sad to me. And to be able to have this triangulation going on, it helps her to, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically restore her relevance in the situation, because for a long time she has not felt relevant, because if she did, she wouldn't have had to constantly reinforce that over and over again. I'm their mom. Okay, well, we all know that. Nisha has said that, yeah, you're their mom, and it takes so much more than that bothers her. So within this dynamic, like I said, Stella is at the top of the triangle. Nisha is at one side, Gerard he's at the other, and there's her way of being right in the middle. And the kids have no place in there, because it's not about the kids, it's about her. That's why I ended up going to triangulation, because it's very relevant to their situation, especially for them, especially because Olivia is a control freak. She is obsessed with the attention being on her nonstop, and she is obsessed with being at the center of Gerard's life. And with her not having that position anymore, that really has destroyed her, and it's made her even more bitter and more hateful and more angry. To me, she's always been like that, but she was a little, more tolerable back then to a lot of people. But I knew even back then what kind of person she was really dealing with. See, like, why would anybody make fun of somebody being supportive? And Nisha probably also knows about the fact that Gerard didn't have their support as a child. So this is what I'm saying. This Black woman has went out of her way to be supportive to these children. And these people over here see it as nothing but a threat. And she's probably taking that into account too. Well, shit, my man didn't have anybody there to support him growing up. And that's probably her way of not only being there to support Christian, but also to support Gerard as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, Gerard is a coach. He works very closely with the team. So that could be her way of trying to support both of them. But Olivia is too self-centered. She is too... she's too ignorant to really see the bigger picture of anything. That's why it's funny to her and she's laughing at it, because it truly does bother her that this woman doing this is shining the light on her even more on what she hasn't done with her children. But I mean, it's not like she couldn't. She made the choice not to.
Oh, shit. You even fuck you, girl. Damn, she don't ever leave. That's so funny. Oh, I gotta go. Y'all thought you were cute, though. I saw what you did. You're liars, though. If you're gonna come on here, I want to talk about what's important, the kids. I want you to mind your fucking business. I don't care about all the pick-me's that are in there talking about, oh my God, they could talk about me for days and hours and weeks and months. They've been. But let's talk about the real problem at hand, the real issue, which is the children. And bitch, unfortunately, that doesn't have anything to do with you. So this is the A and B conversation. So see your big burly ass out. Okay? You're right. I am big, girl. I had 5 kids. What the fuck is your excuse, bitch? Why'd you have to get surgery, ho? You didn't have no kids? You ain't nobody's mama. I'm confused. Were you built like SpongeBob before? Because you damn sure built like SpongeBob now with a BBL. Girl, you look like SpongeBob and Patrick mixed together.
And you look like Fester Adams, so what's your point?
Because you big and then you small, and then you big and then you small, and then you wide and then you long, and then you... It don't make no sense. And Gerard, you thought that was hitting for something? Baby, bye. Okay? Anyway, what was I saying? No, I'm gonna show you what a real BBL looks like when I get this BBL and I get these titties sitting up. Oh, baby, you really gonna have to hide your man then. You better put a blindfold on Gerard every time you see me then, bitch.
Again, constantly talking about Gerard and getting his damn attention. This trick is pathetic. I'm finna go ahead and end this because there's no way possible she was talking about anything else outside of wanting to fuck him, gain his attention, talking about Nisha not being a mother, calling her a bitch, talking about them as parents for the kids. It's just no way. And I definitely don't want to hear Stella's voice anymore.
Because I'm going to look real provocative and I'm going to do it on purpose just to piss you off. Sure am. But you should be secure within yourself. And everybody on the internet hypes you up and tells you, girl, he don't want that. He don't want that girl. He don't want that girl. Stop. He don't want that girl. He wants you and only you. He a good man. So don't worry about it. When I come in my booty shorts and I come with my titties out, don't be saying nothing today. Don't say nothing to nobody. Because once again, you encourage us to talk. Don't do it. Why? Why not? He don't want me, y'all. He's a faithful man. He's a married man. He's a married man. He's a married man. See, Antonisha, you don't want to do this with me, bitch. Because I'll turn back into the old me and I won't say nothing. I'll make Gerard feel real comfortable, baby. And bitches in the chat, don't ever act like you can't fuck your baby daddies. Don't act like you can never get that. Girl, bye. Okay? Y'all know what the fuck it is. Okay? Stop it. Stop acting stupid just because y'all don't like me. Stop acting stupid. She said, do it, girl.
Tell her to be a real woman and go have her own children.
My mama's still up here.
It ain't nothing funny about that. And first of all, that's exactly where she learned that dumbass shit. What do you mean go be a real woman and have her own kids? She is a real woman. She was a real woman when your daughter didn't know how to be one.
She can't.
Yes, she can.
Obviously, Mom, imagine no man wanted to give her a kid. No man wanted to put a kid up in that.
Well, that's too damn bad. That's too damn bad. She wants to be a mother so bad. She needs to go and do the deed.
Oh, that's good.
Do the hard work.
I want some more. Yeah, because what you think you're doing, you're just helping. You're just helping, babe. Being a mother and love and respect.
She has no idea what being a mother is.
And neither do you, Stella. Because as a mother, how the fuck do you let your daughter go down this motherfucking path? The nerve. And if you knew how to be a mother, you wouldn't be in jail. How about that?
Never. And you have no idea.
She will never have that feeling, that idea, that having this. She'll never have it.
No, and let me tell you guys something. If she was a mom, she would have never helped Gerard take my kids away from me.
She would have.
She would have been like, nah, don't do that. She's a mom. Don't do that. Just get your rights. Get your kids. Any real woman and mother would have said that. Any real woman and I would never encourage my baby daddy Joey to ever take his kids away from their mother.
Hell no.
Now looking back at this, now what kind of woman would sit up and call her baby daddy's other child ugly? Yeah. So y'all go back and watch some of those shit. Stop getting in people's comments on their videos and gaslighting them, talking about y'all just talking about the past, because it's fucking important. It's fucking important. It's relevant. I talk about it because these people really honestly make a fool out of some of y'all, and y'all sit here and allow it. You have to use common sense has to enter the chat at some point. The contradictions that this chick puts online is just astounding. I see why, and I can understand why some of y'all are interested in it. It's not the fact that she's interesting at all, because she's not, or entertaining. It's the fact that the behavior is really something pathetic to see. It's like really watching an accident, a really, really bad accident that you cannot take your eyes off of. I mean, it's really, really, really interesting to see someone that's so mentally unsound really think that they are the better person in this situation and really trying to put someone else down. It's a conversation piece for sure. So I do understand why some of y'all like to hear about it or watch it or entertained by it, because it's a conversation piece. Because this right here is next level pathetic.
And in fact, you would tell him, nope, take these kids back to their mom.
I ain't raising no baby.
That's where they belong. We don't kidnap other women's kids.
No.
Sorry.
And the fact that this motherfucker up here sit up there and said kidnapped, that is crazy to even use that kind of terminology. Anything to criminalize those black people is what these two will forever do. And the language that they use is very specific. And stop acting like some of y'all don't know this. I know my folks know this. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my people, we, view some of the same reactors that I watch. And shout out to all the reactors. But to the loyalty gang, it's very specific. And don't tell me it's not that deep, because it actually is. This is how people are able to get over y'all in every regular day life, because you all don't pay attention to shit. You constantly let everything fly over your head. This woman has done everything to villainize these two people. It is ridiculous. Seriously, to constantly paint them out to be these villains. And the true villain is this one up here on the screen. There was no need to even constantly call this man a slave, call Nisha a maid, said that he kidnapped him. He never kidnapped those children. How the hell you gonna kidnap children that are your children when a court order is in place? The judge said that those kids did not need to be in your care. He did not make the final determination on that. The judge said so. The judge said that those kids would not benefit from being over there with you, and they didn't. Heroin cone wasn't properly being taken care of. Grades was bad, falling asleep in class, not going to school. Like the list goes on and on. These people are ridiculous.
I don't want to be nobody else's mama. I got 5. But I will be a friend. Exactly what you are. You call yourself. You're really an enemy to my children, because you fucked up. Fuck our relationship. Fuck that. I don't care about that. You fucked up the foundation of just my kids having their 2 parents. Believe it or not, Antonisha, my kids don't give a fuck about you. You're an afterthought. You are just their dad's wife, I guess, if that's what you say you are. You're just that lady to them.
No, that's what Gerard said that she was. Even in that right there, she takes the account of, even in this man could do the worst of the worst to her. And she's still going to find some way. See, she likes to place the accountability on him when he really didn't do anything wrong, or it wasn't that deep, or she wants to lie on him, or she wants to relieve herself. But when she should really put the accountability on his ass, she doesn't. And she places no real accountability on him when it comes to how they got together. Because at the end of the day, he was with you, right? His ass sat on that beach in that cheap ass, oversized ass suit and that cheap ass 2-for-1 ass wedding of y'all's with the burgers and the unsweetened tea. He said vows to you on the beach. She did not. Regardless of you don't have to like her. You don't even have to give a damn about her or what happens to her. But at the end of the day, your man, your favorite Negro, chose to go over there and lay up underneath her. And the fact that you are such a pick-me, and this is what they do. Don't let them fool you and let them think that, and allow you to think that they're so angry with these men and they feel the same way that you feel. No, they don't. They will absolve a man of all responsibility within a heartbeat. A heartbeat, within a heartbeat, they'll do it. And as you can see, she can sit up here and talk much trash about him this entire video, right? But at the same time, it's not his fault, the reason why he's over there. It's her fault somehow. But this is a girl's girl. Yeah. No, your man chose to go over there. He got those kids. And hell, if it wasn't going to be her, it was going to be someone else. Anyone but you. See, that's what you're missing the bigger picture of. He didn't want to continue raising those children with you. She's not keeping him from co-parenting with you. You're keeping him from co-parenting with you because you want to be with him. So blame her all you want, because they add some kind of satisfaction to this bitch and her nastiness, that the fact that she really does believe that Antonisha is the cause for all of this. No, you're the cause for all of this. You could have stayed over there and kept being the wife that got cheated on like you wanted to be, but he got tired of you and he ended it. You were the one that refused to sign the divorce papers. We remember this. So you can get rid of those videos all you want, but we remember. You were the one who went back to get your relationship, to get your man back. That's what you said, and I have the video of it. That's the reason why you went back to Texas. So knock it off with it's her fault or she disturbed this. You two disturbed this because you never really had a healthy foundation to raise a family in the first place. You were just two motherfuckers that should have broke up a long time ago but didn't and had kids. End of story.
We can't hire you right now, but we'll keep you in mind.
My kids would want anything more, and this is what I try to tell stupid Gerard. My kids would want nothing more than to see their parents get along. Any kid wants to see that. Any kid wants to see mommy and daddy getting along. But you keep this fight going on between us. You keep this rift. You keep filling his mind up with a bunch of shit. Because let's be real, Gerard is weak-minded. Gerard is weak. He doesn't have a set of balls. He doesn't have a mind of his own. He doesn't. He turns into whoever he's with. He's like a chameleon. He just turns into whoever he's with. And he surrounds himself with their people. He did it with me. So, you're not a friend. You're not a friend. You're an enemy to even my kids because you fucked up our foundation because believe it or not, him and I and the kids are a family. You are a part of him. You're not a part of me. You're not. You think you're talking about, I owe you a thank you, bitch. Fuck you. There's your thank you, bitch. Shove it up your ass, ho.
And the kids will do the same thing when they're old enough.
Sure will. Mm-hmm. You think they won't? Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Girl, who cares? Go ahead and turn your kids against the person that took care of them and was there for them and supported them and cheered them on. That's going to be on you and that old white woman's hand. How about that? That's the blood that's going to be on y'all hand. Y'all are going to have to deal with the residuals of that. Because if you fucking think that those kids are not going to grow up and feel some kind of way about you or your mother, you two are the real Looney Tunes. You two are the real Looney Tunes. It's just like my girl said over there. Shout out to Malish. Shout out to my girl over there. But it's like she said in her live, Robin is getting bigger. She's getting older. She's learning. She's seeing more. The first fallout is going to happen between you and her. And I 100% believe her. And shout out to her. Because she already know. And we already know collectively that you are the one that's really fucking those kids up. You are the one that's shoving, they're biracial down their damn heads. Trying to shove it into their heads. Girl, you think those children look in the mirror and see a biracial child? You're crazy. You can try to shove those racial identity issues on them kids if you want to. This shit is going to backfire. And you do owe her a thank you because she didn't have to step up. Do you know how many men out here are with mean, nasty, vile-ass women that don't even allow them to see their kids? Once they come into her life, everything else is cut off and it's over with, and they go for it. You should be grateful that the kids that she even cares as much as she do care. Because I wouldn't be getting none of this shit done. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I wouldn't even be with them. That's just me. But yeah, you do owe her a big thank you. Yes, you do. But we know, Stella, you're not thanking that black bitch. We already know what she's saying over there to you and what she's telling you when the camera's off. So yeah, but yeah, you do owe her a thank you. Because finally someone came into those girls' life and cared about how they looked and how they presented themselves as young black girls. Yeah, that does deserve a thank you because you didn't do it. You don't know how to. Wasn't trained how to and not interested in learning. It's the fact that you actually have white women on TikTok that took classes and watched videos and learned how to do black hair, but your big, nasty, lazy ass won't. Yeah. So yeah, thank her, bitch. Thank her.
Let's see how my kids tell you to shove it up your ass, bitch. Mm-hmm. Let's watch and see, because they don't play about me. Mm-hmm. Like I don't play about her. They're not gonna play about me. Like you don't play about your mama. I'm sure you don't, right? Oh, what you think is gonna be different for me? No, you played too many games, and my kids know what the fuck you do. They know exactly what you do. Talking about Robin was happy at her graduation. Of course you're gonna think that because you don't know how to read my baby. You don't know my baby. You don't know when she's uncomfortable. You don't know her. You're not a...
Did you know when she was uncomfortable when you told her to close her legs up and how that was embarrassing to her and how that could have hurt her feelings? And you said her classmates watch her videos all the time. Do you know how embarrassing that could have been to her to go back to school, knowing that her mommy had said, if you didn't want to stinky smell up in here, close your legs, and how nasty that was. And your nasty, filthy, dusty ass came back online with that hanging ass, melting skin of yours and said that you were doubling down on not apologizing to her. Absolutely not. Do you know how to read your kids? Do you know how to read Christian when he was sitting up on the counter watching his mama twerk her ass in front of him? Do you know how nasty and disturbing that was to watch? Do you know how he looked in the face by seeing that? Please, you don't know those kids. She knows exactly what's going on with those children. You don't know those kids because you don't understand those children. So when trying to understand where they're coming from, you just disregard it and say, get the fuck over it. Just like you told black folks that they should get past racism, stop talking about it, get it out of their heads. Is that what you're telling your kids too? Wait till they face issues regarding that. I want to see what you and Stella are going to have to say. How about that one?
Fucking mom. You're a fucking babysitter, helper, friend of the family. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. You're not a mother. I could feel my baby. I could feel her. Even when I'm in another fucking state, I could feel my child.
Could you feel them when you went away and you left them for the summertime when you were supposed to have them, but you were mad that the store didn't go where you wanted it to go? Could you feel them then? Could you feel them then? Could you feel the hurt and the pain then when their mother was supposed to get them, but you took the fuck off on them like you always do? And like you're finna do again once they release you and set you out back into the wild like the animal that you are? Are you going to be able to feel it then? Girl, shut the hell up.
That's the connection of a mother and a daughter, or a mother and a son.
That's the difference.
You'll never understand that, bitch. So when my baby was on that stage accepting that award and she wouldn't look up, because when she looked up, she felt like she had to look at y'all because so y'all won't get mad. And she felt like she thought, she was happy that we were in the same room. Are you fucking delusional?
No, you're delusional. And why didn't you go to Ryan and Christian and their ceremonies? You don't show up for anything regarding that little boy. You don't show up for nothing. You show up for his daddy. And like they had said, you didn't even want to go if Gerard wasn't going to even be at the ceremony to begin with. You're so busy checking on that nigga, you can't even focus on what's going on with your children. See, my mouth is about to get crazy. So that's why we're going to have to go ahead and end this soon, y'all. Because
You dumb bitch. Don't ever speak on my kids, ho. Speak on your own fucking self, because that's all you got in this world. You and that dumbass nigga beside you, co-signing your bullshit. Don't ever speak on mines, ho. Don't ever speak on mines. Because my kids don't fuck with you, bitch.
Girl, please.
They have to.
What's my name?
Who all remember that proposal video and how those kids ran over to her and how they were so happy?
They're gonna get that belt. You know what the fuck it is, bitch. Kids don't fuck with you, ho. They me and that man. They ain't nothing of you, ho. So get that fucking shit out your head. You're just a helper, bitch. And I'm here to put you back in your motherfucking place. And sure am on here for an hour and a half talking about your dusty ass. Thank you for... Thank you. I'll say thank you for that. Thank you. I thought you were cute. You ain't cute. You dusty. He dusty and fat. Gerard, hop your fat ass on that treadmill, my boy. Get on that treadmill, my boy. Let's see you do a lap, my boy. Let's see it. Out on that fucking football field looking like the Goodyear blimp.
And tell him to go get another damn job since he's putting on live. Where's my check? Where's my check? Where's my check? You that damn broke? Damn.
No, it's not about being broke, old lady. It's about the fact of a legal obligation that this bitch had to pay her child support. Do you all not understand? Are y'all really that damn dumb and stupid? What part of California are y'all really from? I need to know that. LA my ass. What part of California y'all really from? Because it's giving sticks somewhere. It's called an obligation. And she had an obligation to those children to pay her child support. And you should have been telling her ass to get a job. Don't worry about what the fuck he doing.
You have two incomes. You guys should go get 4 incomes. What's wrong with you people? Where's my check?
What's wrong with you people? And I'm a check it every time her ass say something racist. You people. What's wrong with you people? You bathing once a month and not washing your leg. People over there, what's wrong with y'all?
They were banking on the fact that they were gonna get my money, taking my kids away from me.
Well, they could say, "Where's my check?" all damn day long.
I ain't got
it.
it.
To go get another trash picker upper job.
Let me tell you something, Gerard. Go ahead, put me in jail, baby. Put me in jail. What are they gonna do? Just keep.
So this is why I want to say this, and this is where we probably gonna end it. Because how long have I been up here? You have to be careful with what you say. Some people really don't believe this, but the tongue is very powerful. You get out here, you say shit like that, and you speak certain things over your life, it could come true. And the thing about karma is that it can come to you in multiple ways. Ways is when you at least expect it. She was begging to be put in jail, and that's exactly where she ended up. So be careful what y'all speak over y'all life, because it can really come true.
Put me in jail, put me in jail, put me in jail, put me in jail. Okay, put me in jail. This is gonna prove to the court I ain't got the motherfucking funds, nigga. I ain't got the money for you. So, sorry, I ain't got it. I can only give what I have. If it's $300, it's $300. And she's so fucking retarded. The state does take a percentage of child support, you dumb bitch.
She doesn't know anything about kids. She's never had a kid. She doesn't understand the system. She doesn't know nothing.
And I told him, take me off of child support.
And neither does your daughter, which is why she's in jail.
I'll give you $300 because if I'm giving the state $300, they're probably taxing 50 of that. Yeah. And
why would he ever do some dumb shit like that? Why would he have taken you off of child support? Why give you the courtesy when you were the one who put him on child support? And in case you all didn't catch the first video, check out my girl Clocked and Noticed. Shout out to you, boo. She went and put this boy on child support. She kept lying and saying for years that she didn't. We all know she did. But she went and put him on child support. She vlogged it. She was happy about it. So please, did you take him off? Yeah, girl, shut up.
Only giving you $250, stupid ass.
Yeah.
So take me off. I'll fucking give you $300 whenever you need it. I sure did. Don't leave that shit out, nigga. Don't act like I ain't trying to take care of my fucking kids, bitch ass.
And now all this time later, y'all see that she was actually not trying to take care of those kids. But this the same chick that sat up here and brought 2 plane tickets for a man to come see her child. Girl, you ain't nothing but a trick.
Don't ever act like that. I carried my fucking family on my back, bitch.
Okay, you gotta go out.
I always carried my family on my back. I always did everything I could for my family. So the fact that you... Come here, baby. Chill out. Is that Play-Doh? Pick it up. The fact that you try to act like I don't care about my kids is insane. But I can't give you what I don't have. I'm sorry. You didn't want to take care of them full time. You should have left them the fuck where they were at. Because I don't ever remember saying, take them. I don't want them. I can't deal with it. I bow out. Oh, life is so hard.
Your actions showed that. So I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't have to say that. Your actions did.
I'm not Jasmine, bitch. I'm Olivia motherfucking Johnson, ho. I always stood 10 toes down with mine. Even when you left us, bitch. Always stand 10 toes behind mine. Fuck out of here. Crashing out, doing bad, sad, crying, depressed. I always took care of my motherfucking kids. Fuck out of here, bitch ass. So like I said, I told you, I'll give you the money. Take me off the fucking papers. I don't want to be on papers because it's stacking up against me and I could go to jail. Why would you want the mother of your kids in jail? You punk. Why would you want the mother of your kids in jail? I wouldn't want you in jail. Why you want me in jail? Fuck I do to you? Because I don't want to fuck you no more? You want me in jail? Because I look good? You want me in jail?
No, because he doesn't care about his children. If he
Bingo.
cared about his children,
There ain't no goddamn bingo. If you end up in jail, bitch, it's because you did not do your part. It has nothing to do with how he feel about you. Fuck feelings in these situations. In this situation, feelings don't even matter. It's about the fact that you didn't do what you were supposed to do. But see, you see she over there hyping her up, and somebody goes in there and say, I don't think Stella told her not to pay. Girl, that's a lie. She definitely did tell her ass. So you don't have to pay. You don't owe his black ass nothing. You know she said that. All of y'all know that.
Bingo.
He would correct this But he doesn't care about them. He wants that money for his pocket so he can buy whatever he wants for him.
Exactly.
Because he hasn't bought those kids nothing. And I know because I talk to them every time I see them, and they don't get anything. No toys, no. All they get is a
device,
a broken down phone to watch on TikTok where they're not.
If you want to see it all, you need a car that can go the
Now we all know that there's a lie.
distance. The 581 miles per tank.
Not even supposed to be on TikTok.
Now, what the hell did they get them kids when they came over? I don't remember seeing Stella show up and say, "Hey, grandkids, here go some toys." Hell, her ass was tearing not too long ago. You didn't leave no toys with the kids. Where was your contribution to the kids? What did you show up to? Shit, all you do is step in and clean up whenever Olivia needs you to clean up a mess that she done made. So what are you seriously doing for the kids? Oh, that one video that you had there years ago and you went to the Goodwill and got them some stuff? Girl, please.
TikTok. So that's great fathering, Gerard.
It's saying that the kid's not supposed to be on TikTok. No, what your daughter shouldn't do is be on TikTok talking about how she want to suck somebody off and grind it up on the couch. How about that? Grown or not, that's disrespectful as behavior. And she shouldn't be sitting up here talking about how she want to have sex with him and he still want her fat, invisible, make-believe fat ass that she has in her brain. No. And she's saying all of this in front of you. That is unacceptable and nasty. So what you talking about what somebody shouldn't be doing? She shouldn't be doing a whole lot in this situation.
You're sad. You're sad. But like, yeah, my mom hit it right where it needs to be hit. You don't care about them. You want them to deal with their mother going to jail. You want them to feel that. I guess. Understand this, Gerard. Whatever you do to me comes back to you tenfold. You might not feel it now. You might not feel it later. You might not feel it next week. But you will feel it because this is pure evil. You're doing this for nothing. You want to get along with me? You want to co-parent with me? I'm so difficult. Nigga, you're fucking me over month after month after month after month. For what? I already told you out of my mouth. I can't afford that.
She's lying. She's lying. And if you couldn't afford it month to month when you got that big ass payout from them people contributing to you, and we're not even talking about the cash apps and all that other stuff that you had got. When you said that you was homeless and you had a home to come back to, see, when you're homeless, babe, you have nowhere to go to. You have nothing. You're down on your luck. See, this is someone, I have worked with homeless people. They don't have anywhere else to go. They rely literally on someone hopefully being fortunate enough to do something for them. So you had an apartment to go back to. So when you got that big ass check from playing in folks' face, you should have caught up then. But what do? Being selfish, keeping the money to yourself, blowing it off on niggas, blowing it off on cheap ass outfits on TikTok, cheap ass perfume, and buying food. Yeah, that's what you were doing. You were too busy buying Gamer Bay, a big ass pack of beer from Costco. That's what you were too busy doing. You were fucking off your money. So please, you don't contribute to those kids. Y'all are the ones who's focused on the financials, and you're not even holding up your end of the bargain when it comes to that.
So since I was a woman about it, and I said, Gerard, I can't afford that. Please take me off. I'll give you $300 a month. Why couldn't you work with me on that? You're not that broke. You told it yourself to the judge that you didn't need my money. That's what you told the judge at our last hearing. He said he doesn't need money from me because he got it.
So y'all keep calling him broke. Yeah, he does have it, but he don't need money from you because he know he's not going to get it from you. And you don't get to determine how much money you get to give him. So you want to tell me you want to give him $100 per child. That's not how this works, bitch. Because when he was giving you $700 some, I think it was that he was supposed to be giving her. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But when he gave you the money, when he was on child support, you wanted more. And see, that Uno reverse card played your ass. And now you have to pay child support. You don't get to determine how much is enough for 3 goddamn kids. That's not in your household. He's over there financially supporting those kids, feeding them, clothing them, making sure they have what they need. And $300 is not going to cut it, like Antonisha said.
So why are you putting me through this? Because you want to fuck me over. So why would I kiss your ass? Why would I be nice to you?
Because he's a narcissist.
I'm so sick of watching her big, just nasty slime ass.
Taste our world. Celestial Seasonings Tea.
Nobody cares, bitch. You're a pick-me-ass bitch who's taking care of another bitch's kids. Plain and simple, bitch. So, that's the only reason I spoke on you. Like I said, this is about Gerard and my kids. Not about you. So just shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. This is what you get when you fuck with a married man and she's a content creator and she's a bad bitch like me. You always gonna feel it.
Girl, you fucking make videos and that's it. You're not a bad bitch. I wouldn't even consider you a real content creator. You just constantly come on live all the time for hours and hours and hours and talk about your baby daddy. Like, you're not even on the level of the girls that's actually going on trips, going shopping, doing hauls and things like that. Those are actual content creators. Like, you are a bitch that needs a therapist. So instead of doing the actual work, you're taking the lazy way out and it's taking all of your anger out to a bunch of strangers online. That doesn't constitute you as being a content creator. No.
Always. Like I said, I'm only gonna get finer. The fuck? Bitch, I'm only gonna get finer. Fuck out of here. Like I said, you lucky I'm not that type of bitch. Cause I'd take that nigga back. I would just have to what? Kiss his ass. I could kiss his ass. I could bow down to the ring. I could bow down to him. That's what he wants me to do.
Girl, that's what you did. And he wouldn't come back with you full time. And you fucked that up about going out and being so angry and upset and hurting and went and had some fucking kids with some men that you don't even know and don't even help you with your child. Either one of the children. Neither one of the fathers help you. You went from having a man there to giving birth by yourself. You went from having a father for your children to not having a father for your kids at all. Girl, please. No. And if he were to come back, like I said previously in part one, their relationship is not going to be anything or what you want. And all you two are going to sit up here and do is finish each other off. This chick ain't got any more to say. I'm going to let it play for like 2 or 3 more minutes because she's not talking about nothing. And I wanted to be able to at least come over here for more than an hour. And I've been on for 2, y'all. But yeah, she ain't talking about anything.
That's exactly what he wants me to do. I'm not doing it. I will never do that, but I could. Hello? AJ. He's calling me. He don't want me. Oh, okay, girl. Yeah, you guys are right. He doesn't want me. He doesn't. He doesn't want me.
But it's about the kids. So yeah. No, let me go ahead and end this now. Cause she ain't talking about shit. But I definitely wanted to come back and give you all a part 2. And this is where I want to go ahead and leave it because I do like to do my closings because I write my closings out and I'm intentional and I just really think about what I want to say and what's on my heart during that time. So I just want to leave you all with this right here. Triangulation, it thrives in confusion and insecurity, as you can see. And what we have saw in this 2-part series is nothing but what a person looks like with unresolved wounds. And it can only survive in people who insist on avoiding accountability and taking responsibility. And when children become a leverage, partners become a pawn. And parents, like with Stella, she has become Olivia's shield. But growth begins in the moment the pattern is named. When Gerard chooses boundaries over chaos, and when Nisha continues to show up for the kids and with consistency and care, and when enabling stops being mistaken for love, the illusion breaks because truth doesn't need noise and peace doesn't need permission. And no matter how long chaos performs, it always collapses in the presence of accountability. This your girl Lux. I hope you have enjoyed this 2-part series about triangulation and the illusion that has been created in victimhood, and how Olivia has been able to get away with this, but she won't be able to for much longer because we will continue to dissect it and break this chick down to the last compound. All right. It's your girl Lux. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Until next time. Peace.